Welcome back to the shop. Here we are in that week between Christmas and New Year. Thought I'd give you a little video this morning. Shop's a little dirty, but what we got here on the bench is a Stihl pole saw. There's a couple different versions of this. What I'm about to show you will fit all these. This unit has to have a sprocket. There's several sprockets that they make that eliminate certain problems, and I'm gonna show you about them and show you what the difference is, kind of explain to you a little bit what the benefits are of one over the other. So first thing we're gonna do is remove our cover. Then we're gonna remove our bar and chain. Now, if yours has never been off, you may have to put a pair of pliers and a pair of channel locks on it to break it. This particular one has been off before, and I actually took it off and loosened it before I decided to do the video. But it's got an arrow on it, tells you which way to go. You get that loosened up. Now this is what is coming out of the factory on these now, and I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna lift it all off in one unit so that I can try to show you what I'm talking about here. If I can get it off there. All right, this is how this is installed on your unit. These are cup-shaped top washers. If you look at them, they're made to compress. The reason for that is because that center hole is round, so these work like a clutch to allow slippage. The problem that a lot of you have with this is that it eventually works loose and you think your saw's tore up, and all it is they've worked loose. Stihl actually offers this model. You see how that shoulder is? Now, if you get down here, you'll notice those matching shoulders on here. So if you decide that you want to change that, that is a benefit, not to mention the size of it. The pitch and all is the same, but it's a lot bigger sprocket, which is going to give you more torque. So if you choose to go that route, you're not going to reuse all of those cup washers. The only two washers that you'll reuse are your flat washers. So you'll put one on, you'll slide the new sprocket. Doesn't really matter which way it faces. I like to face the words out, but that doesn't matter. And then you'll do the other flat washer, and your flat washers are the ones that have the same concave on them. And once you have those back on, you'll just put your bolt in and tighten everything back down. Now, you don't have to worry about that split slipping. And also you have more torque. Now, there are a couple instances where I don't really approve of doing that. A pole saw is designed to cut stuff 2 and 3 inches. If that's what you're cutting, this is fine. If you do a lot of cutting and stuff that's bigger, you may not want that unless you pay attention. It will be handled for more torque. But the biggest reason being, if you get it into a bind and you've got it wide open, then there's nothing there to slip, which means you break a shaft. And saying that, in all the years that I've been fixing these, I've converted a bunch of them, and with the exception of one logger, I hadn't had a whole lot of people who has had problems. So that's the thing to remember. It eliminates those clutch discs and it gives you more torque. So just something to think about. I do keep both styles in stock, so it doesn't matter which one you want to swap. And if you've bought one of the new pole saws that has the 3/8 low pro, we can also, or the 1/4 inch pico, we can also convert it with these style sprockets back to a 3/8 low pro. So anyhow, I hope all y'all had a good Christmas. I appreciate you joining me, and I hope you have a good New Year. And if I can help you in any way, come and see me.